On this Throwback Thursday, I'll be telling the story of how I climbed the highest mountain in Greece, Mount Olympus. The year is 2007. I'm studying abroad in Greece, and for the first 3 weeks we're living in a town called Dion, which is right next to Mount Olympus. Now, Mount Olympus is a distinct mountain in that it rises 9,500 feet out of flat farmland. This was our backdrop. So as we're walking to breakfast, as we're chilling after class, our ever-present backdrop is this 9,500-foot mountain rising out of flat farmland. And I start thinking, I'm gonna climb this thing. Now, the dominant sentiment among my classmates was, no way, the mountain's too big. The only reason it looks doable is because it's so far away, and as you get closer to it, you'll see just how big it is. And I'm thinking, I'm invincible. And me climbing this mountain in reality is a mere formality because I've already conquered the mountain in my mind. And I'm not alone. My classmates Sandra and Carolyn think that summiting is possible too. So we put our heads together, and the sum total of our knowledge is Mount Olympus starts in the town of Latokoro. So we take a cab to the town of Latokoro, get out, and start walking towards the mountain. No map, no real knowledge of the trail or where it starts. We just see the mountain in front of us and we start walking towards it. We're walking through people's property, we're crossing drainage ditches, we're hopping fences, we're moving through brush. We see the mountain in front of us and we're just moving closer towards it with complete belief that success is a foregone conclusion. Now look, with hindsight, I can look back and say, yeah, this was a bad idea to start climbing this mountain with no real knowledge of the trail, without even a map or a headlamp. But at the time, this was completely normal to me. And hey, we got lucky. We found the trail, and the next 8 hours of hiking were absolutely amazing. The trails were easy, the views were breathtaking, we even found a few clean water sources. Everything was going perfectly. Then the sun goes down. Now we're hiking in the dark. We didn't bring headlamps, and we're running out of food. We can see in the distance ahead of us groups of headlamps moving in the night, so we know we're on the right path, and we know that if we can make it to 7,000 feet, we can sleep indoors tonight. Finally, around 9 p.m., we make it to the shelter at 7,000 feet, eat a quick dinner, hop in bed. The next morning, we push on for the summit. At this point, the summit is only 2,500 vertical feet away from us, but you can see the look of disbelief on Carolyn's face at just how slippery and fatiguing each step of the path was at this point. This is us at 9,000 feet, where you come to a little landing. Now, it's here that most hikers call it a day rather than finishing on the actual summit. There's a massive crater on the other side, and there are caves within this crater that to this day are unexplored. Mount Olympus is a very popular mountain with up to 10,000 people climbing it each year, but most hikers won't climb the actual summit. People avoid the actual summit named Mitigus pictured behind us because of its difficulty and risk. I'll read a partial trail description. Scrambling with increased exposure. Handholds are necessary. Falls could easily be fatal. You can see in this video that these hikers from climbing Greece are actually using ropes and harnesses to climb Mitigus. So Sandra starts running up to the summit, and I'm not able to keep up with her. We both get to the top, we take some photos, we enjoy our moment there, but I'm not done. In one last display of ego and disdain for this idea that this is supposed to be a difficult mountain, I think to myself, I'm gonna run down Mitigus. This summit at 9,500 feet that most people avoid because of its danger and difficulty, I'm gonna run down it. And I do. And somewhere on that descent, I sustained a soft tissue injury to my knee that has stayed with me to this day and serves as a reminder that I need to be respectful and appreciative of natural beauty. I should have known better than to hike with hubris on this home to the Olympian gods that some call the throne of Zeus. And now I do.